Hello, students. Welcome to Gyanvyar School of Education. I'm Dr. Sonia Korbansal, and today I will be teaching you about the grammatical topic adverbs. So, students, it is a very important topic from the point of view of your competitive exams as well as when you are learning to become a good teacher, language teacher. So, this topic is really going to enhance your knowledge about adverbs and how you are going to use it in daily conversation as well as how you are going to teach it to your own students. So this is really very important topic, so let's discuss about it and let's learn it in a very playful manner. So I hope all of you will listen and pay attention whatever examples I will quote, and you will do the exercises simultaneously when I'll be giving it to you. All right, students, so let's understand about the adverbs. So, in the parts of speech, adverb plays an important role. Yes, students, when we talk about adverbs, so this is really very important to know about adverbs because when we are speaking, so in what way we are speaking and how we are speaking, when we are speaking, that is really very important. So, when it is actually playing an important part in the speech and when we are communicating with each other. So, adverb is a wonderful concept to know about it, how it is working. So, let's understand, students. So, adverb basically, when we are talking about in a defining way, so most adverbs tell you how, where, or when something is done. So this is actually defining if any work is done or any activity is done. So in what way it is to be proceeded, how it is looking, and when it is to be done. So in other words, they describe the manner, place, time of an action. So, whatever we are doing, it is showing us the manner, place, time, or an action altogether. So, this is how adverb plays an important role in speech. So, now try to understand it in that way that when you are speaking, you have some emotions with you, or maybe you are actually taking a particular time to do something or a particular place to do something. So, this is how it is defined in adverbs. It will be more clear with more examples that we are going to take. Now, let's understand, students, that commonly adverbs are formed from adjectives. So, what are the adjectives? First, understand this. So, adjectives are those qualities which is actually attributed to a person, a thing, or place. So this is related in that way. When we are actually talking about a noun, that can be a place, name, and we can call their names also. So when we are giving them some attributes, qualities, so they are showing us adjectives. So like the particular person is very kind. So kind is the word which is used as an adjective. But when I'm doing something in that manner, that word becomes adverb. Then kind becomes kindly and happy becomes happily. All right, students, I hope you are understanding. So then wonderful becomes wonderfully. So this is how these adjectives are converted into adverbs, because then adverbs are telling you how the work is done, how the particular thing is actually working in that particular time, place, or manner. Then loud, if we speak only loud, this word is adjective. The music was loud. But if we say the music was being played loudly, so this is the manner we are speaking how the music was being played. All right, students. In the same way, sad, adverb becomes sadly, beautiful becomes beautifully, and sweet becomes sweetly. So this is how adjectives are converted into adverbs. All right, so I repeat First of all, very important thing that adverbs are students very important part of speech, and they tell us how the activity is done, when the activity is done, or in what way it is to be done. So this is actually very clear. And when we are talking about adjectives, so adjectives are those qualities we are giving it to noun, person, place, thing, or any animal's name. So we all know what is noun. So when we are actually attributing those qualities to person, place, or thing, they are adjectives. But when we are coming to the adverbs, those qualities are actually showing us how the thing was done. I hope you have understood this much, students. So now let's proceed further. Now, many adverbs end with ly. This is the recognition of adverb, that you make these adverbs by adding ly to the adjectives. So, when I talk to you about sad, sadly, happy, happily, wonderful, wonderfully, so we were all clear that there are some suffixes which were used by adjectives which were ly. All right, so note the important things here, that some words that end with ly are not adverbs. Some adjectives end in ly too. So for example, Sam was feeling very lonely. So this is not an adverb manner. So lonely is itself an adjective, and it is actually doing its work in with ly also. She was wearing a lovely dress. So this is also adjective, not an adverb. So note these words, especially lonely, lovely, lively. These are the words which are entirely whole and soul, only can be called adjectives, not the adverbs. All right. Now, after taking note down of these important things, that adverbs are mainly end with ly, and you make adverbs by adding ly to the adjectives. All right. Number two is that there are some adjectives which are actually not in the same way that we have discussed earlier. There are some adjectives which are also in ly. So I have given you some examples related to that are seen on your screen also. Now students, let's understand the kinds of adverbs. We will be taking many examples, but first of all, understand what it is. So mainly we are having here the 5 types of adverbs. So let's understand the adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, adverb of purpose or reason. So it's very easy to recognize them if you are taking interest in adverbs. And it is really very wonderful to learn about adverbs, students. Okay, so now understand that when I'm talking about manner, so manner is a word itself suggesting me how the work will be done, or might be it is being done. Okay, so adverb of manner is actually describing you in which manner an action is done. And the manner can be anything. Maybe it is good, bad, nicely, sweetly. There are so many adjectives. By adding ly to them, you will be making them adverbs. So this is manner. Understand that and understand this in that way, that adverb of manner is telling you how, question mark, how the work or action is done. All right, students. Now, place, adverb of place. So when the action is being done in a particular manner, definitely adverb will tell you where the action is being done. So it describes where the action or activity or any event is being done. So this is called adverb of place. Now let's talk about adverb of time. So time is itself is the word that is telling you about the time. So that means it is telling you the answer of the question, WH word, when. So it is describing you when an action is done. Clear, students? Now, next type of adverb is adverb of frequency. and it shows how many times an action is done. Frequency is leading you towards the number of time when the work is done. 2 times, 3 times. So frequency is being told to you in this manner. So next is purpose and reason. Now it is actually this type of adverb is telling you how, why the work is being done. Is there any specific reason, or is there any particular purpose of that action that you are supposed to do? So if the answer is giving in that way, so it means that it is covering the adverb of purpose or reason. So students, in nutshell, I'm again clearing you that adverbs can be of mainly 5 types, that is adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, purpose and reason. So all of you understand it in a very clear way. I will be giving you more and more examples related to that. Now, kinds of adverbs are related to some extent to quantity or degree. And then secondly, it is based on affirmation or negation. So what is the kind of adverb which is based on quantity or degree? Because it shows how much or in what degree or to what extent the work is done. So much. So this is another type, quantity of degree. So sixth type is here, and then seventh type is affirmation and negation. Now, this sixth type of adverb is showing that how much or what degree of action is done. Is it so much, very less? So these type of words are used in this type of quantity or degree type of adverbs. Then in this screen, mainly 2 types of adverbs are given. 5 we have already studied earlier. Now affirmation negation kind of adverb is telling you it is which says yes if it is yes and no if it is no. So are you a happy girl? It means it is actually adverb of affirmation or negation. If you are saying yes, it means that I'm a happy girl. So this is how adverbs are working. Now, so first of all, understand. Now we are going to understand with examples the different adverbs we have taken in earlier slides. Adverb of place, manner, time, frequency, purpose, quantity, or affirmation. So these are we are all going to understand in a detailed manner. Now students, adverb of place. As the name is suggesting, we are definitely going to tell you in this where the work is being done. Where it answers the question, this phrase adverb, some adverbs and adverb phrases answers the question where. So they are called adverbs of place. Like examples, they are in front of you. Here in the first sentence, the boys are playing upstairs. And if you're asking the question, where are the boys playing? So that means the answer would be upstairs. So upstairs word is strictly underlined and it is telling you that this is the adverb of place. Clear, students? Now, in second sentence, the dog is in the garden. And if I ask, where is the dog? So answer would be in the garden. So this in the garden is the adverb of place. Then next is we are going to New York City on our school trip. So that means where are you going if I ask the question on your school trip? So answer would be New York City. So that means New York City is called the adverb of place where you are getting an answer of the place where you are doing that particular activity or any event or any work or task. Then in the fourth sentence, it is very sunny but cold outside. So where is the sunny and cold? It is outside. So you can see, students, adverbs of place is telling you the answer of where the work is being done. So don't get confused in anything and just remember it that adverb of place is telling you where the work is being done. Just remember that. So if you recognize these type of words, these type of answers in your sentences, then it is definitely adverbs of place. Now, there are some more sentences related to adverbs of places, like I lived here for about 2 years. So now you can see many other adverbs also in this sentence, but basically now at this time I'm focused on adverb of places also. Only I'm talking about it. So I lived here for about 2 years. And if I ask the question, where have you lived about 2 years? So answer is here. Here I'm living for 2 years. So this is actually indicating the place where I was living for 2 years. The next example is related to English and German are closely related. So this is how closely, how place is there, how they are related, they are closely related. So it is Mark still in bed? His children go everywhere with him. So where they go? They go everywhere. So this is how it is done. Now let's understand about adverbs of manner. Manner means how you are doing a particular work. So how adverbs and adverb phrases describe the way people doing different things, or person, place, or anything is happening to us in the way they are appealing to us. So the examples are in front of you, students. The girls answers all the questions. So that means adverb of manner. The girls answered all the questions constantly. So how they answered? Constantly, very continuously. They were not breaking in between. They were constantly they were answering. Then he was driving carelessly. And if I ask the question, how the person was driving? So the answer is carelessly. And it is showing you the manner the person is doing the thing. And the person is driving the car, maybe driving the scooter, but how he is driving carelessly. So this is showing you the manner. The next, the plane landed safely. So if I ask how the plane landed, so answer would be safely. So this is how students different type of answers are you must be getting. But here in this, if you ask the question, adverb phrases describe the way they do work. They actually do their work. Then in the next example, Ramu plays guitar skillfully. And if I ask the question, how Ramu plays guitar? So the answer is skillfully. So skillfully is something, if I quote this word, that means you are actually getting the clear idea. That means guitar is being played well, and skillfully, that means all the technicalities are known by Ramu, and that's why how it is being done. Okay, students, so now adverbs of manner is described to you. Now, more examples you can see. They washed carefully. So, how they washed? So, how the action is being done? It is very carefully. And one more thing to be noted here, students, that you can see that there are some adjectives: careful, beautiful, faint, wonderful. And by adding ly to them, you are making them beautiful adverbs. And what type of adverbs? Here specifically we are talking about adverb of manner. So they washed carefully. So whatever they are watching, they were watching is that is the manner is very clear. That is carefully. So the next is the flower was beautifully made up. So how the flower was made up? That was beautifully. This is the manner how it was done. Then she seemed faintly. So how did she seem? She seemed faintly. The team played wonderfully. So how the team played wonderfully. So these are the words which are underlined in front of you. So these are called adverbs of manner. Clear, students? So I repeat, adverb of manner is telling you how the work is being done, in what way. Adverb phrase or adverb word or the sentence will tell you how the activity is being done, in what way. All right. So if it is giving you the answer in what way or how, then it means definitely there is adverb of manner. I hope you have understood this much. Now next proceed further. Now students, adverbs of frequency. So frequency means how often, how many times a work is done. So some adverbs and adverb phrases do tell us the answer of the question, how often an action is done. Are you doing it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, or you always do it, or you never do it, or you do it every day, or you do it once a week, once a day, twice a week, or thrice a day. How long you do it, how often you do it. All right, students. So this adverbs of frequency is telling you the simple answer, that how often an action is done. So they are called adverbs of frequency. For example, students, now they are quoted in front of you. The children always go to school on the bus. So this is a statement which is telling you how the children go to the school. So by bus they are going, but how often they go. So when the question is asked in that way, how often they go, that means you are getting the answer always. There is not a single day that they are going by other means. So they, in general, if we are describing how the children go to the school, so they go to the school by bus always. All right. So this is how often an action is done. So action is going to school on the bus. So this action is being done always. This is telling you frequency. All right. In second sentence, students, you can see, I will never make that mistakes again. Most probably the person has done the mistake, and in that way now the person is thinking, now the mistake is very bad kind of thing, and I'm not going to repeat it. And now the person is thinking, I'm not going to do this mistake again. So frequency, will he be doing that action again? No. So the what is the frequency? Frequency is never. So how often an action will be done now? Never. Then in the third sentence, I clean my bedroom every day. So how often you clean your bedroom? So answer is every day. So every day means every day. Day by day, you clean your bedroom every day. Then dad polishes his shoes twice a week. So how often he polishes his shoes? That answer is being given, that is twice a week. So understand, students, that frequency, when we are talking frequency word, it itself is telling you how the work often being done. So it is giving you sometimes in answer, never, once a week, twice a week, or always, every day. So these are the actually words which are used in adverbs of frequency. Clear, students? So I hope you have understood this. Now let's understand about adverbs of time. Yes, time. So time is something which is giving you the answer of the adverbs, and adverb phrases answer the question when. So when the particular action took place, so they are called adverbs of time. So now for example, the train has already left. So I'm asking, when did train left? When did train leave from this platform? So it is already. So you are actually giving a particular time, that when it is being done already. Then we moved into our new house last week. When did you move into your new house? So time is given to you last week. That means you can relate it that last week. Okay, fine. 7 days back, you came into this house. Then next example, you can see our favorite TV program starts by 6 o'clock, at 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock is the exact time that your favorite TV program starts. So this type of adverb, 6 o'clock, last week, already, these are the words which is telling you adverbs of time. Then next is I'm going to my new school tomorrow. So if I ask the question, when are you going to your new school? So the answer is tomorrow, and that is absolutely telling you the adverbs of time. Clear, students? Now, there are some more examples of adverbs of time which we will see. Now, we shall now begin to work. So, now is the time is telling you when you are doing to do that work. So, now is the time. Then he called here a few minutes ago. So, all these sentences are telling you about the time when the action is done, will be done, or was done. Can be seen in tense always. So third sentences is about I have spoken to him yesterday. So this is also telling you time. When did you speak to him? So answer is yesterday, and yesterday is the time related answer. So this phrase is called, this word is called adverb of time. And in the next sentence, he comes here daily. So daily is adverb of time. So telling you this thing that how when he's coming daily. So Mr. Gupta formerly lived here. So these are all the verbs related to adverb of time, and they are telling you when the action is being done or will be done or was done. Clear, students? Now next is adverbs of quantity or degree. As I have already told you, students, that it shows how much or in what degree or to what extent the work is done, was done, or maybe will be done. So he was too careless. Now see the first sentence. I'm reading all the sentences, and then you will get the idea what is adverbs of quantity or degree. So it shows how much or in what degree or to what extent the particular task is done. So he was too careless. Then the sea is very stormy. So how the sea was stormy? It was very stormy. It is telling you degree, how much it is. All right. So when any phrase of adverb is giving you the answer of the question, how much or in what degree or in what extent that work is done, that means it is telling you adverbs of quantity. Clear, students? Then next is I'm rather busy. So I'm fully prepared. How much you are prepared? I'm fully prepared. There is no scope now left. Okay. These mangoes are almost ripe. So this is telling you degree almost ripe. That means to some extent, maybe 1 or 2%, it can take more time, but they are almost ripe. We can eat them. Now, adverbs of reason. So, adverb of reason is that adverb which is telling you about a reason, that is called adverb of reason. So, he is hence unable to refute the charge. So, this is something, students, that I'm telling you, that when you call when you speak such words in a sentence like hence, therefore, so these are all adverbs of reasons. Clear, students? So this is how it is done. Now, adverbs of affirmation and negation. So it is says, which says yes if it is yes and no if it is no. So examples are I don't know, surely you are mistaken, he suddenly went. So example, I really don't know about anything, whatever you are asking. So something is clearly said in a positive way, in a negative way. So this is telling you adverbs of affirmation and negation. You have to understand it in a very clear way. Okay, students. Now, next examples of adverbs. Now see that she sings sweetly. He speaks clearly. You can see ly as suffixes uses here. So she shouts loudly. She smiled cheerfully. The traffic was moving slowly. So how the traffic was moving? Slowly. They are all the examples of adverb of manner. How she is singing? She is singing very sweetly. How he speaks quite clearly. So how does he speak? He speaks clearly. This is the manner, the way he speaks. All right. She shouts loudly. This is also the manner which is given by the sentence. Then she smiled cheerfully. Then the traffic was moving slowly. How the traffic was moving? It was slowly. She writes neatly. How does she write? She writes neatly. These are all the adverbs of manner. We waited patiently to see the doctor. So I really hope you are enjoying doing exercises of these sentences. So we waited for patiently to see the doctor. So how do you waited? What was your manner of waiting? So this is giving you answer. We waited patiently. All right. So if I'm adding it here impatiently, that means you were not happy to wait for your doctor. So this is telling you the manner you were waiting for your doctor. All right. Now, some more examples, students, of different kinds of adverbs are in front of you, and I really hope that you will understand them one by one, and you will get clear idea of the concept of adverbs, how the different adverbs are used in different sentences, and how they do give the answers of different questions like how, what, when, to what extent, how much. All right. So now let's have a look on different examples. So first of all, tortoise walks slowly. This is the adverb of manner. If I ask the question, how does the tortoise walk? So the answer is clear. That is slowly. The next is we will have our semester exams on April 1st week. When will you have your semester exams? So answer is April 1st week. So that means it is indicating you clear time. When will you have your semester exams? Clear, students? Now, next is I'm talking about adverb of place and how it is done. See in the example, the accident happened near the highway. So if I ask, where did accident happen? So the answer is near the highway, and it is indicating you adverb of place. Okay, students. Now next is at least twice a week. Now see, this is actually telling you frequency, how often, which I have told you just now. So remember, students. So at least twice a week, I used to go for temple, and this is telling you the frequency, how often you go to the temple. So this is twice a week. We all go for a picnic just for enjoyment. So this is telling you adverb of purpose. Why you are going for picnic? You are going for picnic just for an enjoyment. And enjoyment is the purpose that is connected with your task of going to picnic. Clear, students? Now next is the sea is very stormy. So degree, it is telling you how much it is stormy. It is very stormy. Okay. So this is telling you quantity, degree. Now surely you are mistaken. So surely is the word that is telling you about adverb of affirmation or negation. So this is telling you affirmation. So it is sure from my side that you are mistaken. And I'm very much clear. I'm affirmed about it. So these are the different types of examples that you have seen in adverbs of different kinds. And I'm going to discuss more about it so that your concept clearance would be more enhanced. And I really want you to be well versed with the concept of adverbs and different types of adverbs. Now try this exercise, students. Now do it in a very good way. So his face was dirty and he was dressed in old clothes. So this is how he was dressed. So this he was dressed in old clothes. This was the manner he was looking dirty and he was dressed in old clothes. Then this is next question. See, have you dash been in a plane? So the answer of frequency, how often you have been in a plane? So answer would be ever. So ever is something that you are telling. Actually, the how often. So it is the word which is related to adverb of frequency. Then in the third sentence, she was so ill that she missed school for a week. And this is telling you a duration or adverb of time. Then I did some homework last night and finished this morning time. So this is time actually telling you this time, this morning. Then next is we went outside to play. So where did you go to play? This is the place which I have been telling you. So I went outside to play. All right, students. Now, dad takes the dog for a walk every day. Frequency. This is telling you frequency. And then Sally left her pencils case on the bus. So, where she left her pencil case on the bus. So, place is being told. Okay. Then speak clearly so everyone can hear you. This is the manner how you want her to speak so that everyone can listen very clearly. So clearly is the word which is indicating adverb of manner. The next sentence is it was a fine day and the children played in the garden all day. This is telling you duration, adverb of duration, time. Then next is go and do your homework. I have already done it. So already is the verb that is telling you about time. So already done it. So these are the some examples and exercises that I have given you, and I really hope that you are enjoying and doing it with me. All right, students, we will do more. Now, kinds of adverbs we are going to revise in exercise form, and all of you get ready with kinds of verbs. Now, so there are mainly 5 kinds of verbs, but we have added 2 more like quantity and affirmation. But main there are 5 kinds of adverbs. So now let's have a look on them in a very quick way again and recapitalize everything in a fast way. So adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of frequency, adverb of degree. So these are the 5 important types of adverbs that you must know, students. Okay, students. Now, so adverb of manner, I have told you that it is the adverb which is telling you how the work is being done, was done, or will be done in future. It is telling you the way in what way it will be done. Clear? Now the see this picture and we will be understanding more about it. In the picture, the lion roared ferociously. So the lion roared ferociously is telling you how does the lion roar. So the answer is ferociously. Adverb of manner actually tells you the answer of the question how. So here in this example also we are telling you about how does the lion roar. So it is ferociously. Now carelessly. This is the word which is related to adverb of manner. You can see the person is walking and he cannot see the hole on the road and he is walking carelessly. So his foot might get stuck in that or he may fall in that. So the man walks carelessly. Now, adverb of time, when. This is giving you the answer when the action will be done. So, when. So, this is how she flew the plane yesterday. So she flew the plane yesterday. So when it was done, when did she fly the plane? If I'm asking the question, then the answer would be yesterday. All right, students. Now, Alex rode his horse last Monday. It is telling you again about the time when the particular action was done. So this is how it is done. So just keep revising things, students. You will be, it will be more actually confirmed, and you will be very good in using of adverbs. Now, adverbs of place again tell you where the action is done or was done or will be done in future. It is telling you about the place. Where have you done that work or activity or any task? Now, where? I looked everywhere. So if I ask the question, where did I look? So I looked everywhere, everywhere. Where is this? This is the place answers the questions where. And I'm really definitely going to tell you where is that task is happened. So in that case, you are going to do that. Now you can see there are many flowers outside. So where you can see the flowers or where are the many flowers? So this is adverb of place that you are answering the question, where are the many flowers? Clear, students? Now adverb of frequency. Frequency, I have told you, I'm again telling you that it is about telling you how often that work is done. So how often that is done, that I'm telling you with adverb of frequency. Now see this, adverb of frequency answers the question how often. Now the girl is combing her hair, and the statement is that she usually comb her hair. So how often has she comb her hair? That answer is usually she comb her hair. So this is how the answer is got from the frequency how often. Clear? So answer is usually. She brush her teeth regularly. So how often she does? Regularly. She takes a bath always. So how often? Always. So this is actually giving you the answer how often the work is done. So frequency is very important to tell you about the certainty of the some work, that how often it is being done. Okay, students. Now next is adverb of degree. So adverb of degree is telling you how much the work is done. Degree, to what extent? Low degree, high degree, or average degree. So we are going to tell you how much, how quantitative we are going to tell. So how much you have done. The baby drank nearly all the milk. So how much did the baby drink? How much milk did he have? So nearly all the milk. So how much? How much or how you'd have done it? Okay, students. Now Barbie is very beautiful. So this is the degree of her beauty, that it is very beautiful. How beautiful is Barbie? She is very beautiful. Okay. Now answer the following questions which I am going to ask from you. Now, yes, students. So I really hope that you have learned about adverbs of and adverbs definition and its different kinds. We have really seen the different types of adverbs, like adverbs of manner, adverb of place, adverb of frequency, and we have seen how the adverbs are actually very important in our day-to-day conversation. In adverb of manner, we have seen that it is describing in which manner an action is done. And in adverb of place, we have seen that it is describing where an action is done. In adverb of time, we have seen it is describing, the word is describing, the task is describing where an action is done, when an action is done. So it is giving you the answer of when. Then we have seen about adverb of frequency. It shows how many times an action is done, how often. Then we have seen about adverb of purpose, reason also, and it is telling you the reason and purpose of that action. Then we have also seen about adverb of quantity and degree. and it showed you actually how much or in what degree or to what extent the work is done. Okay, students, and which says affirmation and negation. And it, in this type of adverb, it was clear that if it is something yes, then it is showed in yes, and if it is something no, then it is no. So overall, students, we have just learned about the types of adverbs, and adverbs are really very important part of speech in communicating and in language learning. So I really hope that you have understood about adverbs. And adverbs are such an important topic that will lead you to do the correct answers, tick mark the correct sentences. So just remember that adverbs are made out of adjectives. And adjectives are the qualities of the noun which we have taken as a person, place, or thing. Clear, students? So, what the qualities are the person, place, and thing are having? We are going to define through the objectives. Adjectives, and adjectives are converted into adverbs. And important points to remember here, that adverbs are mainly formed by adding ly. Okay, by adding ly in the sentences. And this is also very important to remember that there are some adjectives which are not using ly, they are themselves using ly, like lonely, lively. I have given you these type of examples, so just remember them. There are some adjectives also which are using ly. Clear, students? Now, so I really hope that all of you have enjoyed doing so much exercises with me and have learned the concept of adverbs. So adverbs is defining you how, when, how often, in what way the particular task is done, was done in the past tense, or will be done in the future tense. So this is how adverb is beautifully. Yes, I'm using beautifully. So that means adverb of manner. So adverb is beautifully used in the conversation as well. And without adverbs, we are not going to imagine how we will converse with each other. Clear, students? So see you in the next class with another topic. And till then, I really want you to do a lot of practice of adverbs and learn well. So see you in the next class, students. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning. Thank you, students.